I think we can all agree that we've seen this guy way too much on our YouTube feed lately. TommyInnit has fired shots against a handful of large creators in rapid succession. From calling Logan Paul out for being a bad person, who knew, to saying pretty mean things about Mizkif for trying to make small talk with him, to lecturing Dream. Tommy seems to be in a pretty sour mood, and he needs you to know it. This kinda got us thinking, is there something happening in Tommy's life that could be causing such a shift in tone? And then we saw it. The little breadcrumbs Tommy has been leaving behind. In his recent response video where he told Dream that he doesn't approve of him using the R slur, Tommy used the opportunity to air more grievances than he realized. Now just to be clear, because we would be insulted if anyone tried to accuse us of this, we are not Dream stans. The guy's a weird, whiny weasel and we do not support him. But we're not here to judge. Our job is to get to the bottom of this mystery. Apart from calling Dream's merch ugly and saying he doesn't like Dream's ego, he also called him a villain for harassing his mother. A big red flag for most people watching, we're sure. But what could Dream have possibly said that was so bad? He DM'd Tommy's mom and said Tommy made fun of his stutter and that it's not cool? Okay, so the harassment was a bit of an overreaction on Tommy's side. Sure, tensions run high when you involve someone's family, and Tommy seems to be very protective of his family. But have you noticed what else he's protective of? We don't blame you for not getting this one because, well, you're not a detective like we are. We'll give you a hint.
Or comedy. I mean, mate, I've ditched the internet for a year to do the rounds in tiny pubs, to do the stand-up comedy circuit the legitimate way.
Comedy tour? We didn't know TommyInnit was a certified funny guy. Let's take a look.
Doing comedy with my best friends. You're all my best friends. You and 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 you're all my best friends.
Okay, rough start, but we're ready for the comedy, Tommy.
Mention you and 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 you.
Wow. We can't imagine how long that joke must have taken to write.
Someone I'd like to meet, she's very nice with me. She's my invisible girlfriend. So now please, a kiss.
I love you, Tom.
I love you too, Baba.
Honestly, this guy makes Donnie from Baby Reindeer look like a comedy god.
All right, good, yeah. All right, let's do some jokes.
Donnie Don.
I love your skin.
You like that?
I love
Okay.
your huge, big skin. You have so much skin. You're basically all skin, and I love skin.
Listen, if you think we're cutting it off before the punchline, there is no punchline. This is the entire joke. His pretend girlfriend loves his skin.
Love you too, Baba. All right.
Yeesh.
You see, recently I've been beefing with lots of the top YouTubers online. And I have wrote myself a bit of a diss track tonight to try and end it all. Okay.
Okay, the audience is hyped. This is going pretty well.
Logan, JJ, Jimmy, you f***ing p****s. You really want to go for me? Oh, you want to go? Okay, come on then. Come on then. Confrontation makes me anxious. So if we could all just please stop that, I would appreciate that lots. Just lots of sleepless nights. So, thank you very much.
Oh. Man, what a bust. He sets himself up for a great joke, honestly. People reacted with genuine excitement when they heard it would be a YouTuber diss track. And then it hit us. It all made sense why he's been calling out these YouTubers so incessantly. Not only does it advertise his show and puts him on people's radar, but it gives him material for his comedy shows. Unfortunately, he stops right before it gets good and you can tell the crowd is actually disappointed. It seems people there don't really know how to react to his jokes or his pacing, but are trying really hard to be supportive. His jokes don't land, so a lot of people resort to doing the woo thing to hype him up. It's fair to say that if this crowd wasn't made up of TommyInnit fans who are just happy to see their favorite YouTuber up close, this routine would have been met with a lot of negative reactions. But that's the thing with YouTube comedians. As long as they're advertising their shows on Twitter to their own followers and filling pubs with their own fans, they can feel like they're the funniest guys on earth. Except Tommy. His comedy was so bad even his fans couldn't give him a sympathy laugh. But we don't want to judge him too soon. After all, this was just a silly misevent he did and he seemed a bit nervous. Let's see what kind of stuff Tommy himself has been promoting from his comedy tour. After all, that's gotta be the cream of the crop, right?
Does anyone else have a job they want? You there, sir, what is it, eh?
I run a local record label.
Local record label? Okay.
I make no money from it whatsoever.
Well, then my friend, that is not a job.
Well, the artists do make a little bit of money. Put on gigs.
Okay, so you're like the opposite of the man at the top, do you know what I mean?
Of course, I'm the man at the bottom.
You're the man at the bottom, even though in the company structure you're at the top. Which, it's just you, okay.
Man, Tommy got lucky he picked an audience member with a funny story, so he can just repeat after him and get some laughs.
I think if I asked, does anyone have a hobby, that would have been applicable.
Okay, obviously we're just joking around here, something Tommy should try. It can't be easy to work in a field you have no real experience in and to find your comedy style and pacing. But if even your fans are cringing in pain and asking you to stop, you know something needs to change. TommyInnit is as much of a comedian as every other YouTuber is an actor these days.
When I become an actor...
Oh no.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town.